Timestamp September 16th, 2025. It's almost 4 p.m. The cable guy just wrapped up a little while ago. He was supposed to be here between 8 and noon. He did get here a little bit after 11, and I've been up since 1 a.m. I'm still getting like 5-hour bursts in between long hauls of doing stuff. Oh, I'm beat, and I'm trying not to flood. I apologize if you're getting a whole lot of videos and if any of them are boring to you. I've just got like 6 different things going on right now. And I know that not every subject matter is going to be exciting to everybody. So, appreciate your patience. Again, feel free to comment. Just be nice, likes are always welcome. Working on the stool top, trying to get that done. We'll go look at that real quick. Come with me. I went ahead and flipped it because I got the top of it looking pretty clear. Yeah, probably going to do another coat on it before I lay down, just to make sure you can see over here. The tail is really coming out. And I know people are probably going to look at the bottom of the stool exactly, but I do want to try and make it a little bit uniform. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick coat before I go fall over, which is definitely on the menu. The stain that I have, I looked at the color, because I couldn't remember what the color was. It is called Weathered Gray. Because I was kind of going, I didn't want to do a whitewash stain, but I did want to kind of do almost a gray wash, and you can do multiple coats to make it darker. But I got to get the old stain off before I can put the new stain on. It's going to look so good, though. I showed a friend via pictures and whatnot. Hey, LT. And she was like, oh my god, that's going to be gorgeous. I'm like, yeah. I did get one package, and I'm pretty happy about it. I paid $80 for it. This is another example, though, of getting some toys that I want, and I'm going to be able to resell. The 2 that I really wanted in this, it was a batch of vintage, because everything's vintage now. 1982, and I don't know that they are all 1982, but they were in the early 80s. These would be considered by most toy collectors to be a PVC, which is to say it's a figure that's static, it doesn't move. The Plants vs. Zombies figures that I have, those are considered a PVC. The same abbreviation that they use for plumbing pipe, PVC. It's usually what collectors call it. My Among Us figures, they're pretty much PVCs. And when you get when you go to Disney World and places and you get the little figure, the little Mickey Mouse or the Donald Duck or whatnot, those are PVCs. Doorables would be probably considered a PVC by most people. But the main reason I got this, there were, I think, 24 in the batch. It was a lot. I got it for $80. The main reason I got it was these 2. These are troglodytes, and I've been wanting to get the pair of these. There's a larger one too, which is actually in the batch 2. But let me explain. I have a thing for frogs. I love frogs. And these, to me, just look like little frog warriors. There's, sword and shield and the trident. I have seen a pair of these on eBay on numerous occasions. Bear in mind I paid $80 for the entire lot. I'm going to show you some of the stuff from it. But I've seen this pair go for $20 and $30. I've seen individuals, one or the other, go for $10, $14. They're actually I unwatched them once I got this in hand and knew I had it. Um, but there was one of these guys that I've been watching for a couple months that they want 14.4 plus shipping. And if this didn't fall through, if if I didn't actually get it, if the post office decided to send it off to, I don't know, like Puerto Rico or something, never to be seen again, um, then I might have bought the one for 14 or whatnot. He's the one I really, really, really wanted, but kind of wanted both because they're just, in my opinion, very cool. And I might keep the skeletons. Luckily, no one reacted when they saw the box. Acorn's only one. He doesn't read yet, so otherwise this would have been very, very disheartening for him. But, like, I'm not sure what that's exactly supposed to be. Made in Hong Kong, 1982. They're in great shape, realistically. Oh, here. This is the, I think it's the giant troglodyte. Because I want to say they kind of come, I don't know if they come in a 2-pack or a 3-pack, or did once upon a time. And he's cool, but the thin and the big jagged teeth, he just doesn't look frog-like to me anymore. He looks more like a gator or some kind of lizard or something. So I'll resell him. I've already looked. These guys are going for like 10 to 20 bucks by themselves. This is what I was talking about, have been saying, is I'll buy a lot of $80 for this, and I'll turn around and sell 6 or 7 lots for 20 bucks each or more. But, like, there are some skeleton warriors in the bunch. I think there were 3. And if it's a buy itself kind of thing, if it's just, a one of a kind, like, this guy or this guy, I'll sell them by themselves for 10 or 15 bucks. But then, like these two, based on the colors and whatnot, they're kind of a pair. I might sell those two together for 20. Or actually, this guy's got the same color palette going on. Maybe that's a $25 or $30 lot. I'll look it up and see what the market will bear. Got some elves. I'm probably going to have to save the Archer elf for my wife. She's going to be like, oh, that's so great. Okay, you don't want to stand up. Fine, be that way. And actually, I had one of these a while back on eBay. So I get these in every now and then. I think I sold him for around 10. It was like 6 months ago. And some of these figures I haven't even really seen that often, which probably means that they're a little bit more rare. It may mean that they're more sought after too, because people can't find them anywhere. Yeah, these are chunky figures too. They're solid. There's a whole bunch of the red, white, and blue knights. That's not a bad thing. That just means that's probably going to be like a $40 lot. Which, again, doing what I do, that's half of what I paid, and I still get to keep toys. That's how I do this. I'm not saying everyone should do this. If you don't know what you're doing, real easy to make dumb purchases. Like a little goblin. It's kind of cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these knights. Eh. One of them apparently is very drunk. $1982. Another goblin. Just the detail on them, honestly, the old D&D figures, not all that impressive. We were just excited that somebody made them, you know. And he's probably about 2.5 inches tall. What are you? Come here. I think that's a kobold. I will be Google Lensing until I can't Google Lens no more. Just to make sure I don't misidentify things in listings. And to make sure I actually know what the market looks like. But yeah, I've had a few of these over the years and kept a couple. I think I have a Hydra and a few other figures that are kind of cool. Yeah, one of the other Skeleton Warriors. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's flat base, so it's supposed to be on the ground like that. It's a rather unsuccessful adventurer right there. Hello, adventurer! You know, that didn't turn out very well at all. I've made those dice rolls before. Feels, I think that's what the kids are saying. What's everybody? Oh, here goes Christmas. I have a sea of figures in front of me. Yeah, I'm making my $80 back pretty easily and still keeping a couple of fine toys. Hell, I could probably keep half of these and make my money back, but I'm going to try and make at least an extra 20-30 bucks on the whole thing. Very cool. But yeah, I know my wife's going to be like, ooh, an elven archer? That won't be going anywhere. And that's okay, because I like her. I like her. 29 years. Well, there's been some of that. You know. Sometimes we communicate loudly. But at the end of the day, she's my partner, and she's got my back, and I got her back, and it just all works out. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm glad I did that. I've been watching that lot for a while. He did have it, or she, I'm not sure. They did have it for like 125 for the first 3 or 4 months that I was watching it. And based on what I've just told you, it's still worth that. But I was just watching it, kind of on the fence the whole, yeah, I can make my money back, I'll get my frogs. But then he dropped it down to 80 when he relisted it, and I was like, okay. Now we're going to have to talk about this. So, yeah, I bought it. But yeah, even if I keep those two, and I'll be keeping track, obviously, because I'll be selling them. Just guesstimating. Reselling what I'm not planning on keeping, 100 to 120 with an 80 purchase, and I'm keeping, hypothetically, out of 24 figures, 36, 9. So reselling 15, and I'll get probably 120 for them. They may not all sell right away, but it'll trickle. They'll sell. Again, this guy by himself I've seen go for 20 and 30 bucks. So I got this. He's beefy too. Maybe a pound. He's beefy. Yeah, I mean that guy too, he's well fed. And that elf is drunk. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a nap. I'm gonna put these away first, because that's the responsible thing. But then I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna put some more boxes away. I need to restain the bottom before I go to bed. That way it'll have time to work while I'm napping. But I've been doing dishes and laundry and going through boxes and one brick. Alright. Make it a great day.